This video will demonstrate how to enter a move-out action. Move-out actions are needed when a tenant moves out of a unit and/or leaves a program. If a tenant is moving out of one unit into another unit of the same program, then a transfer action would be done and not a move-out action. Please see the video on transfers for additional information. There are two types of move-out forms. Which form you will see depends on program settings. I will demonstrate the most common form first. To start, click on Applicant, Applicant Tenant File, and then type in the name of the tenant who needs to be moved out. Click Find, and then select the tenant's name. This brings us to the Applicant Tenant File. Click on Actions. Here is a list of current and prior accounts for this tenant. We are going to select the appropriate account. From the Action screen, click New Action. We are now shown a list of available action types for this unit. We are going to select Move Out. You will now need to enter an effective date for this action. The system will use the last day of the current accounting month as the default date, but you can change this date as needed. If you have our tenant accounting module and your effective date is for the current accounting month or a future month, the system will automatically prorate the tenant's rent on their account ledger so that they are only charged for the days that they occupy the unit. Please note that move-outs are not normally effective for a first of the month. If a tenant is moved out effective the first of the month, it would prevent moving a new tenant into the same unit effective on the first, since the system will not allow tenants to have overlapping occupancy dates. Also, using the first as an effective date would cause the tenant to be charged a prorated rent for that one day. Once the appropriate effective date has been entered, you can click on Next. This will take us to the Household tab. This table shows the household members that were in the unit at the time of the move-out. You may notice that some tabs are skipped when clicking Next. This is because these tabs are not used in this type of action. Clicking Next again will take us all the way to the Rent Calculation tab. Since there is not much detail needed in a move-out action, clicking Express from the main screen is perfectly acceptable in this action type. All there is left to do on the Rent Calculation tab is to click Finish to save our action. The Action Notes screen will pop up and you are able to type notes specific to this type of action if needed. Please keep in mind that what you type in Action Notes may be seen by tenants since they do print on the tenant itemized worksheet. Click Save or Cancel depending if you typed any notes. I will now demonstrate the other type of move-out form you may see. Click New Action, select the type of action, Move Out, enter the effective date of the action, and click Save. This will also bring up the Action Notes screen. You can enter notes and save or cancel. It is recommended that you continue to reinsert forms to print a rent calculation worksheet to insert into the tenant's file. Though there is no calculation involved, it is a good idea to have some paperwork in the tenant's file that will document their move-out date.